Okay, we're on the record in cause number 326022, the state of Texas versus DeAndre Hill. We have Mr. Hill. Mr. Hill, how are you doing?
Hello.
You doing well? Okay, Mr. Hill, you're here with your attorney, Mr. Thomas Mayo. Your case is set on the announcement docket. Mr. Mayo, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Mayo, Mr. Hill's case is on the announcement docket. You have an announcement for the court?
Well, yeah, we'd like to request a reset with the agreement of the district, with the district attorney's office. They think they and I think he's a good candidate for pretrial diversion.
Pretrial diversion?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's see, the next signing, I want to say, is in April. And so, Mel, can we set him for the second week in April?
It'll be 4/14.
Okay, April 14th, 2021.
Okay.
Okay, mark that on your calendar, and you and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Is that Yolanda Poulard?
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, Pollard, Ms. Pollard, would you please come forward? Okay, we're on the record in cause number 320196, the state of Texas versus Yolanda Danielle Pollard. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Pollard?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, Ms. Pollard. You're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel, how you doing?
I'm great, sir.
That's good. Mr. Samuel, Ms. Pollard's case is on the announcement docket. Do you have an announcement for the court?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like to request that it be placed on a plea docket.
Please,
We
okay.
have an offer for restitution and dismissal of the case, but we need 6 months to pay that restitution.
6 months?
It's $1,800, Your Honor.
And yes, what he's representing is accurate. It is a large amount of restitution, so we're in agreement to give her some time to make payments.
So we're gonna reset it for 6 months?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mel, could you give us a date, a reset date for 6 months? Now you got your calendar.
5/3.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be May 3rd of 2021. Could you mark that on your calendar? It's gonna be at 9 a.m.
May 3rd, 9 a.m.
Yes, and for plea.
Did you say 6 months or 60 days?
6 months.
6 months.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay,
I have it down and we'll be here.
you know what?
That ain't 60
That's
days.
4 months.
It's
Yeah.
not 6 months, I'm aware, but I'm gonna reset them, send them their reset. I don't have any dates past 5/3.
Okay, okay. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All
So
right.
it will be corrected when I send you the reset.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mr.
Okay,
Samuel,
all right.
you're welcome.
Okay, you and your client is free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, y'all may be excused. Oh, who is-
You got Mr. Kimmer's. Right.
Okay, you can call him up.
Mr. Torres, Ms. Abshire.
Okay, Miss Melanie Abshire,
Yes, sir.
would you please come forward?
Yes, sir.
Your, first on the list,
Yes, sir.
stand on the X.
Okay, how you doing, Miss Abshire?
I'm fine, sir.
That's good. Now, we're on the record in call number 327-940-2, the state of Texas versus Melanie Abshire. Mr. Abshire, you're here with your attorney, Mr. Rife Kimler. Mr. Kimler, the court has given him permission to appear before the court without a jacket.
Okay.
So, Mr. Kimler, do you have an announcement for the court?
Oh, we're setting her for trial, Your Honor, if that's all right.
Reset it for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, just hold on a minute, and she'll give you a date.
It's gonna be September 15th.
September 15th of 2021. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all right.
Okay, you can go.
Yes, you're free to go. Sergio Torres. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 327-686, State of Texas versus Sergio Eduardo Torres. Mr. Torres, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you, Your Honor.
That's good. Mr. Torres, your case is on the court's announcement. After you hear with your attorney, Mr. Wright Kimler. Mr. Kimler, you have an announcement for the court?
Your Honor, I've requested the DWI diversion program today, actually. And I'm not familiar, I don't know at this point how long it takes to get a decision on that. Ms. Ramos may know better than I do how long.
Well, normally,
Decision.
they have the sign of every other month.
So however long it takes to get a decision,
So we'll-
just reset it to.
Yeah, well, we're gonna reset it second week in April.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, just hold on, she'll give you a date.
April 8th.
April 8th. Okay,
Okay?
that's your trial date. Mark that on your calendar and you and your client are free to
Yes,
go.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Your Honor. Thank you.
All
That's
right.
not a trial date.
No,
That's
no,
just a reset.
Yes, a
to see if he
reset.
gets the,
right.
diversion. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome.
Rife,
Right.
Yeah.
She's calling.
whenever you have a minute, you might want to come upstairs and talk to me on that case.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Okay,
sorry,
Mr.
Mr. Kimler, that's gonna be 4/7.
April 7th.
I'm sorry, April 14th. You said the second week. I gave you the wrong day. It's gonna be 4/14.
14th.
Okay.
Yes.
Final answer. Okay, April 14th.
Okay, Mr. Freeman. Yeah, you're on mute.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Freeman, you're here on Cyrus Arion. He has a case that's, he's currently incarcerated. Is that correct?
No, Your Honor.
Oh, he's not?
Oh, I'm not here on Cyrus Arion. I thought we reset that. I talked to one of your clerks earlier this week, and he's in custody and he has some felony charges. So I thought we were gonna reset that one until after his felony.
We did, and
Okay.
his felony was reset 2 days later. That's what we agreed to when I spoke with you earlier in the week.
Right. So
Right.
I'm
So
here.
I was unaware of a new setting.
Okay, I don't know, I don't see a new setting on his felony either.
Oh, well, I was supposed to get a fax on the resetting because he's still in custody and he has felonies. Of course, we're not going to handle the felonies. I mean, the misdemeanors after they handle the felonies,
Okay,
and they may be disposed of with the felony.
right. Okay, so,
So we just need a reset on Mr. Arion.
yeah, but we're gonna, you wanting to reset on the same date of your felony?
We can do it after, so we can make sure that he's actually
Do you have any, but you don't know when the felony is set to, do you?
no.
Okay,
That's why I set it on this setting, so I can get a reset from you, a date that you need it reset to.
We can reset it. 60 days out because I don't know when the felony is going to be. I think Mr. Parker is handling the felonies. I'm not sure.
yeah. Okay, so you want to reset 60 days out?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Give us a date. Hold on a minute.
Thought that one was on here.
4/14,
4/14.
or you can do 4/28.
Let me check. Excuse me. 4/14 is fine.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that's been reset to April 14th. Also now,
Mr.
Yeah.
Mater,
okay, we have another case. Is Mr. Mater here? I don't
he's
see.
with me in my office.
Oh, he is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Mr. Mater.
Yes, sir, Judge.
Okay, how you doing? Okay, y'all kind of breaking up.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yeah, I heard
Yes,
it.
sir, Judge.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So now, Mr. Antoine.
Yes,
uh,
sir.
What is your announcement for Mr. Mater?
Your Honor, we've got discovery like to put on the trial docket.
Trial docket? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What day are we gonna get, Your Honor?
Okay, she's gonna.
September 15th.
September 15th. That's next available trial date.
Okay, September 15th.
Okay,
No.
do you have anything else with us?
I think that's it.
Okay.
9 o'clock?
Yeah, I don't, what day of the week is that? Not, if it's on a Monday, it's 9 o'clock. I mean, yeah, no, if
It's
it's
on
on
a Wednesday.
okay. If it's on a Wednesdays, it's 9 o'clock, yeah.
Okay, 9 o'clock.
But be mindful, these are tentative trial dates.
Oh,
Is that-
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, right, because we had that COVID protocol and we gotta get
Yes.
approval from the regional presiding judge. Okay,
I
Now-
understand.
Mr. Antoine, you and your client are free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Y'all may be excused.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Let's see, we got Mr. Galmore.
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
Okay, now, Mr. Galmore, we have Britney Spears, who is appearing via Zoom. And Mr. Galmore, you also appear in Zoom. Now, Mr. Galmore, we're still under the COVID protocol and the county COVID policy. We are not allowed to have any jury trials until further notice. You want to keep your case on the trial docket?
Yes, we do, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna have to reset your case for trial.
It's gonna be on 9/15.
The date is 9/15, which is September 15th. That's our next available date. Okay, now your client, Mr. Spears is, he may be excused. He's free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Spears.
Bye, Your Honor.
Okay, bye. Okay, and I thank Mr. Galmore.
Rosendo Gonzalez.
Okay, he's appearing via Zoom.
That's correct.
Okay, okay, this is cause number 322. Okay, well, the previous cases was cause number 319704 and cause number 320698 and cause number 321012. Those was in the cases of Britney Spears. Now we're on the record in cause number 322186, the state of Texas versus Rosendo Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, how are you doing?
Hi, Your Honor. I'm doing good.
Okay, Mr. Gonzalez, you're here with your attorney, Mr. Dustin Galmore, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore, you have an announcement on this case. I just announced earlier that you're aware that we're under the COVID protocol. Do you want to still keep this case on the trial docket as well?
We do, Your Honor.
Okay. Just give us a reset date.
September 15th.
Okay, that one will be reset to September 15th as well. And I think this may be your last case. Is that correct, Mr. Galmore?
That's correct, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Okay, Mr. Galmore, you and your client, Mr. Gonzalez, are excused. Y'all have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Thank you.
Is that Mr. Gertz back?
Yes, Judge, I'm present.
Okay. Okay. I'll say, I see here, Harrison Bryan. Is Harrison Bryan here on page 4?
No, sir.
Okay, that one, that person hasn't appeared yet. Okay, now we have Michael Terry.
Yes, Judge, he's on Zoom. He's appearing from my office.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, Mr.
he's-
Terry.
Judge, he may be a little technologically challenged, so hang tight for just a second. My office is going to help him get
Okay.
get online.
He just took it off.
Okay.
mute. How you doing, Mr. Terry?
We're here, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Terry, we on the record in cause number 328158, the state of Texas versus Michael Terry. Mr. Terry, you're here with your attorney, who's appearing via Zoom as well, Mr. Ryan Gertz. Mr. Gertz, Mr. Terry's case
Video's not on.
is on the court's announcement docket. Do you have an announcement for the court?
Judge, for the time being, we would ask the court to put it on the trial docket. It may ultimately end up getting resolved, but in the short term, we believe the appropriate thing would be the trial docket.
Okay. And hold on a minute, she'll give you a
September 15th.
September 15th. Mr.
Okay.
Gertz, this case is going to be reset to September 15th.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
And that's because of and now these are tentative dates. We're still under the COVID protocol.
We
It-
absolutely understand.
Okay, it may change, and if it does, we'll let you know. Now, Mr. Terry, have a good day, and you're free to go.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome. Now, Mr. Gertz,
You got Douglas Ames.
is Ames here?
No, sir.
No.
Judge, on Mr. Bryan, I let my office, if I could have a moment to see if my office can track him down.
Okay, and you also have Douglas Ames too.
I believe that was getting reset, Judge.
That was reset?
Yes, I think so. He was going to have to come in from Mississippi or something like that, and I can't remember exactly, but I think we asked. He's an elderly guy, and there was some issues, so I think we asked for that to be reset.
Who is this on?
Mr.
Ames.
Ames.
Douglas Ames.
And when are you wanting that reset? It has not been reset.
It's reset in the AS 400. It shows it's set in March.
Oh, okay,
Okay, he must have spoke with Trina.
okay.
Date's March 31st
Oh,
is what
this-
it shows in the AS 400.
Okay, so that was.
If I was able to get in there, I would be able to see.
I
We're not
know,
fussing
your-
at you,
your
Mel.
computer's messing up.
We ain't mad at you, Bill.
Okay, so Mr. Gertz, you're gonna check on your.
Let me check on Mr. Bryan, and I still didn't actually get to go in Judge West's court yet. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna log back into there, and then I'll log back into here if that's okay, Judge.
That's fine.
I apologize for the inconvenience.
Okay, that's fine. Now we have Mr. Reynolds.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay. Okay, is Conning here? You represent, that person has a warrant. You represent Bradley Conning?
Yes, sir, Judge. My notes say he had a felony pending, and this was set with his felony case.
Felony set today too.
Yes.
On the 252nd. Alan Parker is representing him on those, and he hadn't appeared here, so I don't know if
He's in custody, Your Honor.
oh, he is. Okay, so he was taken into custody?
He's read on the AS 400, so that usually means they're in custody.
Okay, so yeah, because he has a warrant out here. They must have picked him up on the warrant. Okay, Mel, what are we, now, Mr. Reynolds, are you requesting a reset?
Judge, I would like for this case to be set with his felony so I can ascertain the resolution of that case.
And it appears his felony was reset to February 17th of 2021.
Mel, did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we're gonna reset
So
his, right on?
Is that the date you want, Mr. Reynolds?
Well, it may be better if we set it after the felony date,
Okay,
maybe a week after.
What about 222?
We'll be good.
Okay. Okay, so that one's been reset to February 22nd of 2021. If that's your only case, Mr. Reynolds, you're excused.
James Parrott?
Oh, you got Parrot?
Yes, sir. I think he may be, he's supposed to be there.
The bailiff is going to get it.
James Parrott?
Okay. We on the record in cause number 326502, the state of Texas versus James Parrott. Mr. Parrott, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Mr. Parrott, you're represented in this case by your attorney, Mr. Nathan Reynolds, who is appearing on Zoom. Mr. Reynolds, you have an announcement for the court?
Yes, Judge, we'd like this placed on the trial docket.
Okay. You just wait for Mel to give you a trial date.
September 15th.
Okay, make a note on your calendar set for September the 15th.
Yes, sir, Judge.
All right. And if this is your only case, you're excused. And Mr. Parrott, you can get with your attorney, and you're also excused.
Thank you very much, Judge.
Have a good day. Okay, Daniel Harvey, he's outside. I want you to go get Daniel Harvey. He's on page 2, the third one. He's represented by Marvin Lewis.
Daniel Harvey?
Okay, I'm doing fine. We're on the record in cause number 323678, the state of Texas versus Daniel Lee Harvey. We have Mr. Harvey appearing in court. His attorney, Mr. Marvin Lewis, is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Harvey, how are you doing?
Okay.
You doing okay? And Mr. Lewis, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right, Judge. How you doing?
I'm doing fine. Now, Mr. Lewis, you have an announcement for the court on Mr. Harvey's case?
Judge, yes, we're ready to move to the trial docket.
Okay, you're gonna reset it to the trial docket? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's going to be September 15th.
Okay, make a note on your calendar. It's set for September 15th.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Harvey, you can get in contact with your attorney and you are excused.
Your Honor, real quick, the state had something on this one. I tried to email you, Mr. Lewis, to let you know. Due to some new developments that happened in November, the previous offer that was made to you in this case has been pulled. And if you would like to talk with me on it, you could give me a call and I could give you some more information.
Okay, I'll give you a call.
Thank you,
No
Mr.
problem.
Okay, Mr. Lewis and Mr. Harvey, you all are excused.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Judge.
Y'all have a good day. Is that, oh, Mr. Terrence is back.
Are you doing, please? Okay.
Judge, we got a hold of Mr. Bryan. We had a communication issue about the Zoom link, but we've got it fixed now, so he should be zooming in here in just a minute.
Okay, just that's fine. Now,
I apologize.
Okay, Boudreaux, Ebony Jones. Hold on, let me do this here before we do that. Mr. Burbank?
I think he went to 252nd.
No, he's still on.
Yeah.
Mr. Burbank? I see he has it on mute.
He is, Judge, but I can actually see him physically in the 252nd YouTube video.
Okay.
That's how I'm trying to keep track of what's going on in there. So watching YouTube and watching you. So.
Okay. All right. Now, let's see. Mr. Boudreaux, Ebony Jones.
Yes, sir.
Is Ms. Jones here? Ms. Jones, would you come forward? Good morning. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 322716, the state of Texas versus Ebony Jones. Ms. Jones, you're present here. Well, first of all, Ms. Jones, how are you doing?
Good, thank you.
That's fine. Ms. Jones, you're present with your attorney, Mr. Don Boudreaux. Mr. Boudreaux, how are you doing?
Just fine, sir.
That's good. Now, Mr. Boudreaux, do you have an announcement for the court in Ms. Jones' case?
There's 3 cases on it. She wishes to enter a plea of not guilty on each one.
Okay, so it's on 3 cases, cause number 322716 and cause number 323414 and cause number 323416. Now, she's entering a plea of not guilty on all 3 cases and she's requesting a trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just hold on a minute for our court.
September 15th.
September 15th? Now, Mr. Boudreaux, would you please note that on your docket? We have some computer problems right now, but we'll get you reset out later, but please note that on your docket. It says for September 15th of 2021. If this is your only case?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only 3 cases.
Yes, the only 3 cases, you and your client are excused.
Excuse me, Judge.
Mr. Boudreaux.
Would you let me, Mr. Boudreaux, would you docket your calendar? I'm unable to send you any facts.
Okay.
You can update, you can let the court know if you have an updated fax number, but as of right now, I'm unable to fax you anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, y'all have a good day.
Your Honor, I think Mr. Gertz's client might have appeared on Zoom.
Okay, hold on a minute. Is that Brian? Harrison Brian? Okay, his, I guess we can't hear him because his on, Mr. Gertz? He must not be. Okay.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, I think, Mr. Gertz, that must be your client over there, I think.
Yes, Judge, it is.
I don't think he have any volume, we can't, yeah, his must be on mute.
Well, I think he hasn't connected to the audio yet, Judge. He needs to hit the button that says connect to audio.
Okay. I see that he's looking for it now. Mr. While he's working on that, this is cause number 326822, the state of Texas versus Harrison Bryan. Now, Mr. Bryan, we can't hear you, but you may be able to hear us. Mr. Bryan, you could just, okay.
Yeah, he can hear us.
He gave us a thumbs up. Now, Mr. Gertz, do you have an announcement?
I do, Judge. We'd like to put this on the trial docket, please.
Trial, okay.
Thank you,
That
Judge.
will also be September 15th.
Okay.
It's reset to September 15th.
Thank you, Ms. Smith.
And Mr. Gertz, I've been talking to Ray on this case, and if you'd like to give me a call, I can give you an update on where we are with this case whenever you're not busy.
Is there some new development I'm not aware of?
Possibly.
Okay, I'll call you in a few minutes, Ashley. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Judge, may me and Mr. Bryan be excused, please?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
Have a
y'all
great day.
Okay, y'all have a great day.
You too. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're welcome. There's somebody, it just has a number on there.
That was Mr. Bryan. I think he's still disconnecting.
That's your address, Judge. That 510 is your address number.
But I'm just trying to figure out who's on the other end of the.
I believe that was Mr. Bryan that was just on.
I don't think so. He just logged off. But somebody's still on there on mute.
Jared Gilthorpe had contact earlier.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Let's see.
Jared has Carl Flowers. Carl Flowers not in custody.